Good morning, St. Francis. It is Wednesday, June the 23rd, 2021, Wednesday of the 12th week of the year. Here in the courtyard of the lower school of our school, the Franciscan school, the statue of St. Francis and of Gubbio behind me, empty because it is summer break and we are awaiting the return of our students come the fall. But still always a beautiful spot to come, to visit, to contemplate the beauty and the wonders and nature of God. A very sunny day today, less humid, blue skies as always in Carolina. So it is a wonderful day. Hope it is also for you. Today's readings, Genesis continues. With questions and doubts and wonders. That basically characterizes the life of Abraham. Although he says yes at first to the invitation to journey with God and to become God's friend, Abraham does not stop with his questions about whether or not this is a good thing, how God is going to do all the wonderful things God promises, what is going to become of him and his people. Questions, doubts, wonders. Many times within our life of faith, we were told never to question, never to doubt, only just to believe. And yet the truth of the matter is, faith grows because of our questioning and our doubt. Faith grows when we dare to basically put God to the task. Faith grows in the ways that we undertake for ourselves, the exploration of a life with God and what that means for us and what that reveals and what that unveils for us. It isn't always just a simple yes, and it isn't always a simple no. It is a life that is meant to be lived, and a life that dares to ask God to truly reveal what God's plan is for us, and how it is that God is going to lead us from death to life always. There is nothing wrong with doing that, and that is what Abraham does. God does not abandon him. God does not reject him. God does not go and find somebody else to follow him. God sticks with Abraham. And it is through the questions that Abraham raises that the promises of becoming a race that will have descendants as numerous as the stars of the sky and the sands of the seashore will come to pass. And that the great land that becomes the Holy Land will be given to the people of Abraham to be able to settle and to thrive and to flourish within. The idea of questioning, the idea of taking our doubts and learning from our doubts and learning from our wonders and our confusions is really an act of wisdom. And that, again, in Matthew's gospel, is what Jesus is asking his disciples to engage, always to be people of wisdom. Again, a Catholic Christian, any believer in this world, is not to be a doormat or a dish rag, just to be thrown about and just to be trampled upon by a bunch of doctrines and dogmas and all kinds of other things like that. We are to be people who use wisdom to find out what works in our life as products of faith and what does not. What works in our life as believers and what does not. Who promises what they promise, and does it come to pass? Or is it just words that are either too mired in legalities or basically too lost in fantastical promises that can never come to pass because they're only based upon our human yearnings? To be people of wisdom and be people of faith means that we take seriously what it is that God says God will do, and that we work to see it revealed. We work to see it happen in our life. We look to see it become a reality in our life. For us to undertake that kind of understanding is to be people who are authentic in our faith, who take our faith seriously, and who use the wisdom that faith gives us to help more and more reveal the reign of God in our midst. May the Lord give you peace.